The vibe has totally changed. We're in nature, it's much nicer. Maybe I take everything back what I said about cycling in New York. This is pretty great. Enter the Matrix.
All right, it's time.
So we're riding from Brooklyn to New Jersey to 9W. So that's where most cyclists ride. The problem is getting through Manhattan takes so long. 15 miles in like an hour and a half. Because all the stop and go. Oh, you made it! You made it.
I know that intersection.
I never go.
Just at the right time. I think I got it.
We're going over the Manhattan Bridge, going to the city now. This is what takes a long time. When we get to West Side Highway, that's what really takes a long time. It's a lot of stop and go. All right, we're now in Manhattan. We're in Chinatown.
West Side Highway, baby.
This is the West Side Highway. It's on the west side, obviously, of Manhattan.
It's not my preferred way to get up the city, but
It's not fun to ride this. It's very fast on the street, but when you're riding this bike path, I mean, it's easy, but during the day, a lot of cyclists and then just like tourists are on it, so it's difficult, but hopefully we're early enough.
Picture this narrow lane
Yeah.
with like way too many people.
Yeah, exactly. A narrow lane like this with people who aren't normally on bikes and tourists, so it gets kind of treacherous, but it's before 8 a.m. on Saturday, so hopefully there's nobody on here. This is a difficult part living in New York, is getting out of New York. So to go 15 miles, like I said, takes like an hour and a half. So it is what it is. We want to get the country roads. Riding for 36 minutes and we've gone 9 miles. So we're almost at the George Washington Bridge. It gets a little more quiet up here. We're almost there. Then we go over the George Washington Bridge and then we're in Jersey. And then we go up a really beautiful road called 9W after that.
Sick. Can't really see the bridge now, but
There's the George Washington Bridge right there. That's where we're going. Riding for 51 minutes and 12 and a half miles. That's it. Almost an hour and like 13 miles. We're arriving in Los Angeles, I think. To be honest, I haven't been here in like 4 years, so I don't really know how to get there. This tiny entrance like this. People come up and down this. So that tiny entrance right there, everybody comes up it and down at the same time. New cyclists, motorcycles, you know, people who are new to bikes. It's like pretty treacherous in my opinion. It just seems like the only way to get out of the city is like this tiny gateway. It opens up a little bit, but then it closes off again as you come around these blind corners here, these chicanes. On your left, guys. Thank you. On your left. Thank you. So you have this right here, which is just like ridiculous. ridiculous, but I'm an old man and afraid of death, so I think of these things now. Alright, now we're in New Jersey. We just crossed the bridge. We're on the other side. In a little bit, we're able to take a right onto 9W, and it'll get much more open up. It'll become green. It'll become green after this, and not so this. We just got to Jersey right now on 9W. I think we're almost on 9W. It's already opened up, and it's much quieter here. And really just more green. You can see almost 17 miles. An hour and 10 minutes to get here. So this is Dan's second time on 9W, mine probably the third time in 5 years living here. Dan, what do you think about it?
I mean, this is the road that we're in right now. There's no bike lane. So this is like the best that New York has to offer, I guess.
This is the best.
Everyone else is out here, like this is it. I'm not really complaining, I'm just like, well, I mean, there's like, this is it. You know?
This is it. You got cars going 40 miles an hour next to you on a highway. This is the best New York has to offer.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a reason we stay in the park so often. It's like a pain in the ass to get out here. I'm not complaining. Again, it's like nice to go in a straight line and not like in a circle, but there's like traffic and like all these like, I don't know, it's a little stressful. It's a lot nicer to just like go in the park and hang out.
Yeah, 90% of the time I just go to the park, Prospect Park at that. Less people, it's just easier to get to in Brooklyn.
And like, if you want to go to a cafe or get a coffee or something, you can just like go out of the park and go get one like immediately, anywhere. You get a flat, you can just city bike home. I don't know, I think if this is more like scenic and there was like an adventure, like I've done other rides like that, but here it's like trees and like rocks. And a guardrail? Look at this guardrail though, it's pretty nice. Yeah.
It's not complaining, it's just like this is what New York has.
It's shoulder now, look at all this space. Wow. It already takes, you know, like 40 minutes to get out of this.
An hour and 20.
You might,
An hour and 10. I think.
Like at that point you might as well just like get on a train, go up to like Connecticut and then go ride.
Or upstate, like
yeah, upstate.
Albany's like 2 hours away.
But yeah, I don't know, I'd be down to like try doing that sometime versus like this.
So I traveled with my bike on Amtrak recently, so I'm gonna make a video on that. It was like really easy, so I think any kind of like close travel I'll do, I'll bring either a backpack or just the bike on an Amtrak and get out of the city and then ride from there. Now it feels nice out here. We're like all alone, there's not many people out here. It's definitely still a highway, but it's nicer than being in the city, and it's like kind of a nature, so that's really nice.
It always happens every time I try to fucking take this saddlebag off. Adjusting my saddle height because it's slightly too low. Everyone's like, damn, those guys ride track bikes? They're as hard as it gets. Oh God, it's so...
Here we are in Nyack. Looking away to find some food right now.
Starbucks? Breakfast and Burger Club. You wanna get some pancakes and burgers?
You want some?
That sounds pretty good, huh?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get some pancakes and burgers.
Thank you.
I just have to go put this in my car.
On the Google map, look on Google.
Yeah, we just go north on this road. There's not really another way to go.
So we decided we're gonna try to go on the other side, on the New York side, and not go back the exact same way. So we found this map here. It looks like we're here. We're gonna go all the way around to go over this bridge here. So, and then we'll get back. Then we get back on the New York side. I've never done this before, and here come a bunch of cyclists. All right, so we found the entrance to the bridge. It's pretty nice.
Hey!
I've never taken this way before, so hopefully it's good. I don't know what comes on the other side in New York. It could be like on the highway or really shitty. I don't think many people take this way. I've never heard people take the New York side back. They only take 9W back, so I don't know. We'll see. Kind of an adventure. It'll be here, gang. It's not, but. All right, we're in New York now, and this is where's. We're on the riding on the sidewalk here.
Okay, that tells us to go. So we have two options. One is go like over here and down. Yeah, there's just.
That was the way it's telling me to go by bike at first.
Right. I could do either.
I don't know. The reason why I did that is because it was first saying to go that way, so I'm assuming that's like the.
I think there's more like bike
lanes
path-ish
here, yeah.
stuff. So it'll probably be a more pleasant
I think
ride.
we should go that way, Dan. Because I remember
Alright.
when we came to Peaksville, we did that. We did not go on the water.
You think so?
Yeah.
But we could go past Pizza. Like a little sketch.
Yeah, it's kind of sketchy here. It's just, hey, I'm filming.
Huh.
It's just there's no protected shoulder or anything, or no shoulder at all. But it's quiet. So it's the New York side. We're trying to get to a protected bike lane that we rode through before to get down back to the city. Yeah, definitely. Like the bike path in Rhode Island's like that. We made it to a protected bike lane. This will bring us back to the city and go, I think, to the Bronx. It's much nicer now.
Yeah.
Much
sunglasses
nicer.
are coming off.
Yeah.
Let's
go. So we're following the highway here. This must be like a old trainway or train rail
Rail
or train
trail.
tracks, rail trail.
Old
They converted into a bike lane.
railroad.
It's cool. We've been here before. One trip we went to Peekskill, so we found this on the way back. We know it's like an easy.
I mean, all of your followers know about that Peekskill trip.
The vibe has totally changed. We're in nature. It's much nicer. Maybe I take everything back what I said about cycling in New York. This is pretty great. Right, Dan?
Yeah, I mean, like, if I were gonna do a ride to Nyack, I would go up this path, not on 9W.
Yeah.
Like, look how pleasant this is.
Yeah.
There's no cars,
No cars.
only cyclists.
Only cyclists. There's a highway right there, but it's okay.
Yo, it's like in and out of like the
Yeah.
woods.
You're like going straight. There's like less stopping too. It's really nice. We're on another bike path all the way up the top of Manhattan. You can see the George Washington Bridge that way, kind of.
This is our last turn.
Yeah, I think this will dump us off on the West Side Highway, for sure. I think straight all the way now. Now we're back to the city. We've been riding for 4 hours, but took a stop and had some food. Yeah, you can see the George Washington Bridge in there, right? Hey, peeked through right there. Well, I realized when no one's on this road because of the dead end. It was so nice. I thought this was great. Nobody's here. No, we need to go over there.
Well, here we are.
Back, kind of, almost.
This is where we started.
That's kind of, yes,
We
where
were
we
here,
started.
what, like 5 hours
We were
ago?
there like 5 hours ago or something.
4 hours ago.
Crossing the Jersey, went all the way up there and back here. All right, really back in the city now. Next to Central Park, and a lot of cars. Hey! Now we're really back. God. Now we're back in the city, that's for sure. Yeah, it is.
Chiller this morning.
I feel like you always wear that kit, you know?
Yeah, I only have 2.
Yeah.
So the other one has the diaper chamois that's like a little too thick.
Hey.
And over long rides, it's like not comfortable. So this one's too thin, but it's better than being too thick.
Yeah.
So.
All right, back in Brooklyn. That concludes, it's almost 78 miles back home.
Feeling good? I'm
I am
good.
feeling okay. We're going to Nyack.
How many times did you poop this morning?
I pooped twice.
Hell yeah.